Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel.
You make me feel a little higher.
So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing my 2020 Netflix suggestions. So if you are stuck on what to watch on Netflix, carry on watching this video. Before we start, I just want to let you all know that there will be no videos next week as I'm going on holiday on the 7th of August. So when this goes up, I'll be going on holiday on Friday. So yeah, there'll be no uploads until the 16th of August with my holiday vlog. Okay, so I've got them all written on my notes. Now this personally for me is what I really like on Netflix. They're in no category whatsoever, but this is what I really enjoy. So without further ado, let's just get started into the video. Okay, so as a lot of you may or may not know by my last video, my favourite series #1 is The Vampire Diaries. The Vampire Diaries is about a 17-year-old girl called Elena who falls in love with two vampires, Damon and Stefan. #2 is Outer Banks. Outer Banks is about a group of friends called the Pogues, John B, JJ, Pope and Kira, and they side with the Cooks. But John B actually falls in love with one of the girls from the Cooks. And they're trying to find this mysterious sunken wreck. I definitely recommend go and watch it. Okay, #3 is The Order. This series was actually recommended by my best friend Lola and she said I had to watch it. So that's what I done and I finished it in 3 days. It was absolutely amazing and it was about this boy called Jack Morton who went to Belgrave University and he found out about this secret society called The Order. He then falls in love with this girl called Alyssa Drake. Without her knowing, he then becomes a werewolf and a pack called the Knights of St. Christopher. I definitely recommend you go and watch it. It's literally one of my favourites. #4 is Stranger Things. Stranger Things is about a group of friends who love to play D&D and one night this boy was on his way home called Will and he went missing. This is where they met this girl called 11 who has supernatural powers and could use her mind to disrupt things and make it all go crazy. I just recently finished Stranger Things for the 2nd time. Absolutely love it. Season 3 is definitely my favourite one so far. I definitely recommend you go and watch it. #5 is The Originals. The Originals is a spin-off to The Vampire Diaries, so when you get to like season 4 or 5 of The Vampire Diaries, the originals start to come in, which is called the Michelson family. The Michelson family is the original family, that is why it's called The Originals, and it's a different storyline, completely different to The Vampire Diaries, but it's absolutely amazing and I definitely recommend you go and watch it. #6 is Gossip Girl. I have personally only watched Gossip Girl once, but I absolutely loved it and I definitely recommend it. Okay, so for this one I'm going to read it off the Netflix app because I haven't watched Gossip Girl in like 2 years, so I'm just going to read it off the app. So it says here, the privileged prep school teens on Manhattan's Upper East Side learn that Serena van der Woodsen is back. And it's basically based around like this gossip and it spreads around this app and yeah, it's literally amazing. Okay, #7 is Jane the Virgin. Personally, I absolutely loved Jane the Virgin. Me and my friend Libby loved watching it. Like we used to always Snapchat each other. It actually finished last year, unfortunately, but we always used to snap each other up watching it and it was literally amazing. Jane the Virgin is about this girl called Jane who actually like gets pregnant but wasn't supposed to. She gets pregnant with another man's baby, but it wasn't really hers in the first place. Yeah, I definitely think you should go and watch it. It's quite hard to explain, but yeah, it's definitely one of my favourites and up there with my top 5. #8 is Riverdale. At Riverdale High, Betty, Archie and Jughead and a new girl Veronica wrestle with clashing desires while coping with a fellow student's tragic death. I definitely think Riverdale wouldn't be like my top because it is quite like boring at times. I'm not gonna lie, like there is quite confidential about it can be boring and other people really do like it, but personally it is still really good. I have watched all of the episodes, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite. #9 is Alexa and Katie. Alexa and Katie is based around this girl called Alexa who actually has cancer and her best friend Katie helps her get through it. I absolutely love Alexa and Katie because it puts in perspective how lucky we are and how grateful we are to all have our friends around us and surround us with such positivity. And yeah, I love it. I definitely recommend Alexa and Katie. Number 10 is On My Block. On My Block is about four bright and street-savvy friends navigating their way through the triumph, pain and the newness of high school set in rough inner city. On My Block is such a good series. I absolutely loved it. My favourite character personally is Ruby. I think he's such a mood. So yeah, go and watch On My Block. Number 11 is Free Reign. When her sister Rosie goes missing after arriving at their grandfather's home, Zoe scours the area, meets some locals and has a scary encounter. Free Reign is about this girl called Zoe who finds her love for a horse called Raven. While she's in the stables, she finds the love of her life called Pin. I absolutely love Free Reign. It's such a chilled series that you can just sit down and watch and put in the background. I absolutely love it. I definitely recommend. Number 12 is Safe. Fearing a friend was involved in Jenny's disappearance, Tom enlists Sophie's help. Emma investigates disturbing allegations about a teacher. I absolutely loved watching Safe. It came out in 2018 and I think I was one of the first to ever watch it. So I don't think it was very much popular. But I think over lockdown and stuff, a lot of people have recommended this. I've personally seen. I absolutely loved it. There's only fortunately one season and I really wish they would do another because it wasn't left on a cliffhanger, but I still would like to see another series. Personally, I didn't think I would really like it because I'm not really the type murder mystery kind of person, thrillers. I'm more kind of romance kind of person. And on Netflix, it's only 66% match, but I absolutely loved it and I definitely recommend. Number 13 is No Good Nick. The Thompsons open their door to an orphan teen who says she's family, never guessing she's got an ulterior motive. Now the con is on. Basically, this girl called Nick, who says she's family, really isn't, and she goes undercover to give some information, and it's amazing. I absolutely loved No Good Nick. Unfortunately, recently, they did say that there's going to be no more series, and I was really gutted because I absolutely loved it. It was so, cliffhangery that you had to go and watch it again. There is 2 parts, but it's, separated, so it's not really, 2 seasons, it's, 2 parts. Absolutely loved it. Definitely 100% recommend. Number 14 is Greenhouse Academy. The Greenhouse Academy is about a girl called Hayley and a boy called Alex who are siblings and they lost their mum in an astronaut. Well, they thought they did. The Greenhouse Academy is a school run by one of the girls' dads and it's literally amazing. People fall in love, people break up, and yeah, I love it. Number 15 is Friends. Now, I'm sure you've probably all heard or seen of Friends. It's literally so popular. It's probably one of my favourite comedies, and Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, I absolutely love it. It's such a classic. Okay guys, so that was the end of my video this week. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash a big thumbs up. Let me know down below for more videos like this one. And I'll see you again very soon on the 16th of August with my holiday vlog. Bye guys.